The desertification has been one of the most significant environmental problems in China, especially in Ningxia. According to UNDP China's report, over half Ningxia's terrain has been devoured by desert, and another 1.35 million hectares of grassland and farmland are under the threat of desertification encroachments. The project Green Alive is attempting to find a solution for fighting against this crisis, striking the local environmental sustainability and paying attention on people's livelihood improvements. The proposal of the project is to design a temporary housing for people's sustainable living in a desert area, and at the same time it plays the role of recovering vegetation and cultivating plants. The project is implemented in Xihaigu, a southern Ningxia region surrounded by 3 sites of desert. It is one of the typical communities which suffers such crisis. An observation conducted by Fang tracks the temperature and the rainfall range between 1961 to 2010, showing a hotter and drier climate tendency, and the similar trend can be also seen in the case of the rainfall. The project stakeholders are local residents who live in desert areas for years. Hopefully, through the Green Alive project, the negative outcomes such as income losses, decreasing crop productions, and food shortage can be solved. The Green Alive housing design mainly follows 4 core conceptual framework: adaptation, self-sufficiency, mobile, and isolation, in order to reach the aim of both livelihood improvements and environmental sustainability. The first innovation of the design is it provides a stable and adaptable housing. Green Alive makes few consideration of the necessary conditions for sustainable life in an extreme environment, and then takes power self-sufficiency, shelter protection, and water collection into account to guarantee the quality of living. Secondly, the whole house is detachable, so that it can move to another place if the current grassland has been restored, or the plants can survive without the protection of artificial shelters. The window wall is designed as a round lobe kit, slotted one to another and fixed by 2 door frame areas at the both ends. The number of lobes decides the amount of house space. The hexagon design makes itself easy to fold together in a flat way during the movement. It is also convenient to slot a compartment wall along the central axis to divide the house into 2 floors, or lay the vertical layers for creating more cultivation areas. The tilt-turn window wall is also one of the most signature innovations in the project. It is mainly comprised of window frame and 2 rotatable layers which place different functions: the transparent windows and the exterior panel boards with dark color coding. The panel boards covers all the building shear, take full advantage of region's sunshine resource. The solar energy is used to support housing's basic conceptions. The exterior coating can also flip outwards through the rails to let window layers out, if there's any need for ventilation and natural lighting. The window layers can also turn over inward to present a hollow architectural structure. The Green Alive project is also making its effect on reducing environmental impacts. A recycling system is introduced to deal with wastes and people and animals' excrements. They will be reused as the plant fertilizer after processing. And finally, the most signature feature the project has is that it provides an interior shelter greenhouse for plants and grassland cultivation. The cultivation room protects indoor crops from the threat of sandstorms and high temperature gaps, enhancing their survival rate and the resilience of the vulnerable. The hollow design at room bottom layer allows people to conduct indoor agriculture activities, and the water pipe is installed as well with irrigation ports at each planting module. Then, after the vegetation area is restored, the linear cultivation module plays a role of isolating the desert area from the grassland so that the encroachment of desertification can be curbed in a physical way.